In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to create a dashboard that pulls data from your ServiceNow account. And I'm going to do this using the free web app StyleBI. So to start off with, I signed into StyleBI. Going to click Connect to Data Source. Going to scroll down and find ServiceNow. Okay, here it is. Select it. Click Create. Okay. And now I need to enter the credentials for my instance. Now, before you do this, you're going to want to make sure that your instance is active, and you do this by going to your instance URL. And if nothing comes up for your instance URL, then you're going to want to sign into the developer portal for ServiceNow and click Start Building, and that will either wake up your instance, or if you've been inactive for a longer time, it will generate a new instance with new credentials. But I'm not going to go over that part in detail. I'm going to start off with entering my instance. Okay. Now, as you can see, now that I've entered my instance information, the URL has auto-completed by entering my instance into the URL. So now under URL, it should show the URL that you would put into a browser to go to your instance in a browser. And next, I'm going to enter my login information for the instance. Okay, scroll down, click OK. Next, I click Create Query, select ServiceNow Query. And for this dashboard, I'm going to use the CSM contacts endpoint. I'm going to uncheck Expand Arrays, scroll down, click OK. I'm going to save my new data worksheet, click OK, click Create Dashboard. And I'm not going to use Visualization Recommender today, so I'm going to click Finish, Continue. Now I'm going to save my blank dashboard. Scrolling down, clicking OK. Now I'm going to edit my blank dashboard. Okay, so for my ServiceNow dashboard, for my first chart, I think I'm going to make a map chart. So I'll start by dragging out a chart, resizing it a little bit, clicking Edit, clicking through to Full Editor, and I'm going to click on the chart menu, and I'm going to select Map and click the checkbox. And when I do that, it adds a geographic section. So I need to put a field in the geographic section. But first, I need to set one of these fields as a geographic. So since I have a lot of columns, I'm going to use the search bar, and I'm going to search for the state column. When I locate it, I'm going to click Set Geographic. And I'm going to make sure these sections are right. So it's set to Map of US, Layer State, click OK. And now I'm dragging state into geographic. Okay. And next I need a measure. And I'm going to find System ID using the search bar again. And System ID defaults to a dimension, so I'm going to convert it to a measure. And now that it's a measure, I'm going to drag it into color, which then defaults to account to Systems ID. So now when I click Finish, I have a map chart that shows, based on color, how many contacts I have in each state. Now, for my second chart, I'm going to show a breakdown of source by gender. So I'm going to drag out a chart, going to make it a little bit smaller again, click Edit, click through to Full Editor. And once again, I'm going to use System ID. And since that defaults to a dimension, I'm going to set it as a measure. And now that it's a measure, I'm going to drag it into the y-axis. which once again defaults to a count of systems ID. Next, I'm going to locate the source column, and I'm going to drag source into the x-axis, and that makes a bar chart by source. And I'm going to add gender also. So I'm going to find the gender column, and I'm going to drag that into color. So now, click through to finish. I have a chart that breaks down these contacts by source and also by gender. And to enable some drill down to make the dashboard more interesting, I'm going to set my second chart as a flyover for my first chart. So I'm going to select the map chart, right click, select properties. Going to scroll down, select the second chart as my flyover, click OK. And now my map chart will filter my bar chart. So if I preview the dashboard here, not only do I have a map which shows based on color which states have the most contacts, but I can click on a certain state and my second chart will update to show the breakdown of contacts in that state by source and also by gender. So I can click around on the map and I can watch how the breakdowns of the contact source and gender changes with the different states. And that's how you create a web dashboard that pulls data from your ServiceNow instance.